Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. Hope everybody can come on in here, and I hope even Julie Olson can be here tonight. We are cooking live under the ice tonight. All of our trees and everything is still covered in ice, but we are inside, we have power, and we're in good shape. A lot of people were without power. I think some of them still without power here. Come on in. Glad to see everybody coming in.
Hello, Sheila Barker and Patty. Bertha.
I see Bertha there. Hello, Bertha. And y'all come on in. Tonight we are going to be cooking actually three things. I'm going to do a Philly cheesesteak sandwich for you. I'm going to do some sweet potato fries in the air fryer for those of you that have air fryers. And I'm also going to do a simple little rice pudding.
Hey, Becky Mason is here.
Becky Mason. Hey, Becky, listen. Kudos to you. Guess what I got? I got your glass here from Lake Martin. Thank you very much. And Lindy said thank you for her cup.
Yeah, my Alabama mug.
That's from Alabama. Thank you very much.
Hey, Lee. There's Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. Hey, Michelle and Peggy.
Hey, Lee. Thanks for dropping in. Glad to see you.
Hey, Trish.
Wow, we've got 91 people already. So glad everybody's here. Trish is here?
Trish is here. She said rice pudding.
Yeah, it's rice pudding for
She's
Trisha
the reason
tonight.
he's cooking rice pudding tonight.
That was a special request from Trisha Kaiser. Yay.
Trish Thomas. She hadn't been Kaiser in a lot of years.
Well, it's Trisha Kaiser Thomas. All right, yeah, rice pudding's going to be good. All right, we're going to get started. I'm going to start the rice pudding first because it takes almost an hour for that to cook all the way through and get the rice ready to go. There's my sister. Hey, Anne-Marie.
Hey, Anne-Marie. Hey, Tracy Campbell.
Susan Doss is here.
I'm so glad you're here. Dolly's already sending you stars.
Dolly, hey, Dolly. Susan Doss, your package is on the way to you that you ordered. Let's see, who else did I ship to? Claire Hansing.
I haven't seen Claire here yet.
Package went out to her if she's here with us.
Becky, thank you for all those stars. My goodness. And Carol.
Carol, thank you. I see those. Thank you. All right. Let's get started here. We're going to start.
Uh-oh, they activated a star party for you.
Oh, already. Already. All right. We're going to start out with 3.5 cups of milk. We're going to
Star says hey.
bring to a simmer. And my dog said hello to you, by the way. Did you hear him bark at you?
Thank you, Linda, for the stars.
That's 3.5 cups of.
Claire's here. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, talking. Sorry.
That's all right.
Tony, thank you for the stars. Tracy, thank you for the stars, too. Y'all are so sweet.
All right.
Barb says, don't you dance with 100 people?
I dance with 300. Jig at 300. All right, it's 3.5 cups of milk. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to put in 1/3 cup of sugar. Let me get that right over here.
Thank you, BJ. Judy, thank you for the stars. And Kathy. And we have a new watcher. You have a new watcher, Terry, from Ringgold, Georgia.
Terry, welcome. Welcome, Terry. Glad to have you. Really glad to have you. And then we're going to start with a heaping 1/2 cup of just uncooked white rice. And we're going to pour that in there and let this come to a simmer. Now, one thing you got to do with this is, 1/4 teaspoon of salt goes in there too. Okay? One thing we got to do with this is we have to stir this pretty frequently because we don't want that milk to burn. We're going to bring this to a simmer. And we'll just have to every once in a while stir this. What we want to do here is we want the milk to get to a temperature to cook the rice, and it does take quite a while. We're going to time that at 50 minutes for you. It may take a little longer than that even. But we got a lot going on tonight, so hope you can stick with us here.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go reprimand his dog who's showing out in the den.
My dog's not getting enough attention, so he has to show out a little bit.
Well, I'm glad
Mary,
you came back, Barb.
Mary Finn, thank you. Thank you.
They can't see your pan, babe.
Well, I've got it on a burner here.
He's using so many burners tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use the other burner here when we get started on these Philly cheesesteaks, and this is going to take a while, so I've got it on a close burner. I'm going to turn this just a little bit and see if I can tilt it down.
Hey, Linda Purcell.
Hey, Linda, how are you? That's an old work buddy of mine. Glad to have you here. Penny Williams is here. We are going to be setting a lot of things aside, Penny. Hope you're prepared for that. So we're going to let that come to a simmer.
Oh, Dolly's trying to get that star party finished for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did it take, like 3 minutes?
Yeah, you're down to 1 minute.
Wow.
Left on it. Y'all are sweet to do that.
Thank you, Dolly. Penny Hurt's here. Hey, Penny, I see you. And Diane is here.
Yeah, that's Diane Cantrell.
Yeah. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to air fry some sweet potatoes. Those don't take very long. I have about 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. Now here's the trick to air frying these. Peel the sweet potatoes, cut them up into French fry size, about a 1/4 inch square, just like a regular French fry. But they need to be soaked in water for at least 1 hour, and even overnight if you want to. And what this does, it's some kind of chemical, some kind of chemistry. It pulls the starch out of the potatoes and makes those, it will make those crispy. So I've got to drain these and dry these.
Cindy, I appreciate that more than you know. That really helps me out with the YouTube views. I appreciate that.
What's going on?
She's slowly watching all of our videos on YouTube and hitting like on them so that we can eventually get, where we can go live on YouTube as well. Thank you, Dolly. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Barb, for those stars.
All right, y'all. So what I've done is
Oh, Susan, I'm so sorry. Oh, bless your heart.
What?
Her little half Maltese, half Yorkie had a seizure and passed away tonight.
Oh, goodness. I am so sorry to hear that.
Oh.
All the little puppers.
Yes, we love them so much. She says we're a ray of sunshine. That's a tough one to overcome.
All right, I'm going to bring these over here. And what I'm doing is I have put these in a...
Oh, there's Betty. I didn't know Betty was here. Hey, Betty.
Just in a dish towel, and what I want to do is I want to try to get as much of the water off of these as I can. Again, this is going to help the potatoes be real crispy for us. So y'all just bear with me here a little bit.
Yeah, it goes by fast, doesn't it, Tony?
All right. So...
Somebody said they hoped you didn't ruin your rice pudding putting raisins in it.
I
love raisins. He
well,
doesn't like. Do you like raisins?
It calls, yes, I like them, but it calls for raisins, and I didn't put any raisins in here because I don't think my in-laws like the raisins. Oh, and by the way, I've got to remember to stir this every once in a while, or it's going to stick to the pan because it is milk. So if I reach over there once in a while, you'll know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm...
Hey, Amanda. There's Amanda from Amanda May.
Amanda May, our little buddy.
She'll be
just
on
like
tonight.
Lee is our little buddy.
Yep.
All right.
Little buddy.
Little buddy. Our little buddies. And my hands are very clean, by the way. And I am just drying these the best that I can.
Did you drop one? Somebody's gonna get
Pete.
a sweet potato.
Where's Pete? Pete, come pick me up, man.
Oh, here comes Bo running down the hall with his little ears. Oh, there's Sarge. Poor Pete.
Get that right there.
You're very good.
See if you like that. I don't think you will like that much. Sarge doesn't go much for the
Hey, Carly.
vegetables. Now, Pete loves carrots and potatoes and everything.
Yeah, he's just using a dish towel. It's actually a tea towel.
Just a dish towel, just a cloth towel, and just want to blot those and try to get them dry as you can. We are going to add to that.
Now, I understand, Tony. There are a lot of things that are a texture thing for me, too.
What's that?
She said the raisins are a texture thing for her, and I understand that. And Melissa says she wants to be your little buddy.
Well, you certainly can be. All of you, my little buddies.
Trish, thank you for the stars. You're sweet.
All right, we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of garlic to these. And we're going to mix those up a little bit. Just kind of toss those a little bit, not all over the countertop. Toss those around. We're going to add cornstarch. Now the cornstarch is going to take some more of that moisture out, and it's also going to crisp them up a little bit. And we'll just put a little bit at a time. Toss those around.
We love you too, Trish. And Barb, of course, I loved it. I thought that was so awesome. I love seeing y'all do that neurographic art and enjoying it. Barb says, hey, can we get half a jig? We're almost at 200.
No rewards till we reach the goal.
Where is everybody tonight?
Yeah, everybody.
Are we losing everybody?
Oh, yeah, come on. We can do better than that. Who is that said hello? Regina. Hey there. All right, we're going to add a little bit of pepper and just a little bit of salt to these.
Yeah, he's tough, Barb.
Not much salt. And then we're going to add.
Okay, Sherry's telling you, please stay away from the trees with the ice on them. He was standing right under a limb today, y'all, looking up at it. Oh.
I knocked that limb down too because I was afraid one of the dogs was going to fall on one of the dogs. That was about a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg. And then we're going to add just about a half.
That's true, Sarah. You're very right. They may not have electricity. Hey, Heidi, you got here. Yay. You're visiting your brother. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing better. And hey, Rita.
Need
Vanetta
a big
says,
bowl for this.
Yeah, Vanetta says, how wonderful it is to see you, Mr. T.
Glad to see everybody. Glad to have everybody here with me tonight. All right, so we've got these. As you mix these up, you're going to see the cornstarch go away because it starts absorbing the moisture out of these. And what we want to do is get as much moisture out of these potatoes as we can. I added about a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon and just a dash of nutmeg to that. Let me wash my hands off a little bit.
Tony, you can find those on Amazon. His automatic salt and pepper shakers are in our Amazon list, our favorites list. You'll find it pinned to the top of our Taterbuggin page. Thank you, Barb.
Stir my rice pudding a little bit. Trisha, are you taking notes here?
Oh, Amanda said, do you ever put cayenne and cinnamon on those fries? Ooh, I bet that's good, cayenne and cinnamon.
It is an option. Yes,
We can't tonight because of the in-laws, or your in-laws, but...
Yeah, I did put some cinnamon in these, yes.
Hey,
cinnamon and nutmeg, nutmeg. And yes, you could add a little cinnamon or a little cayenne to it to spice them up a little bit. I'm just stirring my rice pudding around a little bit. All right, so we're gonna air fry these.
What'd she ask you, Trish? Was it about the cinnamon and cayenne? Thank you, Donna. Donna loves watching you.
And thank you, Donna. Now we're probably gonna have to do these in batches because you don't want to crowd these potatoes in the air fryer or they won't get crispy enough. That is probably about as much as I can get in that one basket. Let's see here.
The sweet potatoes are kind of sweet on their own, just naturally, Barb. So we just like the flavor of cinnamon and nutmeg with our sweet potatoes. That's why we chose
That cinnamon puts a real nice little flavor to them. It's not, you don't add a lot to it, just a little pinch. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to preheat. I've got my air fryer way over here, so you can't see it, but I'm going to preheat it to 400 degrees, and we're going to do these 5 minutes. So I've got that preheating. Won't take but just a minute for that air fryer. Hopefully several of you have air fryers out there that you can do this. Now you can bake these, it just takes quite a bit longer to do that. You can do them at about 350 degrees, but it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to get these good and crispy.
Ooh.
Cooked all the way through. Yes, what?
Penny Simpson says she drizzles honey over her sweet potato fries. That sounds so good.
Like that.
Oh my goodness, that sounds good.
And let's see, who was that? Benita? Is that Benita? Did I
Benita's
see a
here.
Benita there?
Melissa, we haven't seen our special guest today. He must not be feeling very well again. Yep, you've gone over 200. You got to get to 300 to get the jig.
Gotta get to 300. There. Sorry, we're back.
We froze.
Lost me there for a minute.
Thank you, Terry Chisholm, for those stars.
Thank you, Terry.
Is that the air fryer making that noise?
Yes, the air fryer's preheating over there. It is preheated, so I'm going to slide
Rita?
this basket in.
Rita, maybe he can pull the camera off the holder here in a minute and show you.
The air fryer?
Yeah, some people are wanting to see what kind of air fryer we got, and so he'll do that here in just a little bit.
Yeah, give me just a minute here. Let me turn this.
Oh, Tony, I've got to try that. A little honey on sweet potato fries sounds out of this world.
I got to stir this pudding here just a little bit, and then I'll take you over there and show you our air fryer.
I don't. Yeah, Becky Mason was saying, stir your rice.
Yep, just remember to do that. Thank you very much.
Chris is great at the air fryer. He just jumped right in on it. He does. I'm hoping he can do a video for y'all on how he does the fresh green beans. They are so good. But
All right, y'all. I'm going to try not to make you sick here by moving the phone, and I'll take you over to our air fryer. I can't flip this, so I'm just going to have to let you see it like this right here.
it's so funny you mentioned the cookbook, Kenny. We have it. His first 32 recipes are.
Can you see that all right? It is a Ninja, and I'll turn the light on inside. There you go. You can see it cooking. Buns.
Gail Pipes is here. Says hi, Mr. Taterbuggins.
Who said that?
Gail Pipes.
Oh, yeah. These buns don't fold as nice as I'd like for them to, but I like the wheat buns. It doesn't matter if they actually come apart on you.
Yeah, you're up to 222.
All right. That's not too bad for a bad wintry day.
Teresa says her stew is almost done.
A what?
She's making stew tonight.
Stew, that sounds good.
And Jerry made flatbread pizza. That sounds good too.
I know Penny made my homemade bread and the, I think the potato soup,
Yep.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm just going to take these and open them up on this skillet.
Hey, Marcia. Oh, Trish, we miss you too. I wish you were here. It's been too long.
It's been too long.
Is that where my paintbrushes go, Heidi? He uses them to paint the bread.
I'm just toasting these a little bit, is all I'm doing.
Oh,
And then I'm going to put them right back on the...
Guitar Dave ran out for burgers because it's snowing there in Wisconsin. Hey, Cindy Wheeler. Oh, Ginger Foster says, I got my box of wood cutouts yesterday. I'm so excited. I have lots of fun. Oh, wait. I have lots of fun things to create, to make. It keeps going so fast. Mr. T wrote a sweet note and added a little cutout of a sheep to my order. Oh, please tell him thank you so much.
I can't take credit for all those little cutouts because that's that was Lindy's idea, and I thought that was a pretty cute little thing. Some of the orders came with some of her art in a miniature version.
We did mini prints.
Some little mini prints.
Linda Purcell said, boy, you are filled with so much hidden talent, GT. You probably could have cooked for us at Cadillac or Infinity.
Yeah, you didn't ask me to. All right, I got to stir that. I'm stirring the pudding while I'm toasting bread here.
Look at you go.
Our pudding is coming right along. It's cooking really well. We're going to toast these up a little bit more.
Hey, Carla. Lindy said she was lazy and went to Corinth and got ribs. You know, she lives at Pickwick.
Who?
Lindy Milligan.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. Hey, Dawn from Arizona.
I think I just shipped her something, didn't I?
Did he ship you something, Lindy?
I know I recognize that she had the same name as you have.
Mm-hmm, which is unusual. I don't see many Lindys.
No, there's not a lot of them. All right, bread's toasted enough, and we're gonna set those aside.
They're all very, very impressed with you multitasking. Everybody's talking about you multitasking.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to caramelize some onions.
Oh yes, Sue. Tomorrow I will have those posted. Yeah, I'll post the recipes tomorrow. And Regina lives in Corinth too. How about
Oh, really?
that? Yeah.
Excuse me a minute, let me grab an onion out of the refrigerator here.
Oh, Sherry, you got your order yesterday. Yes. I'm so glad.
All right, that batch of,
Whoop.
that batch of fries is ready to come out. Let me get these out of here.
Penny Williams said, whoop, whoop. Thanks, G.
All right, so I'm gonna get these off of this basket so we can get the other.
Where did you find yours, Darlene? Mine were so old that, you know, nobody could find the kind we had. Yeah, tonight's, he's really stretching himself tonight with 3 dishes. I gotta tell you, this is a busy one.
That's all right, we're gonna get it done. All right, we're gonna put in the other batch of potatoes.
Yes, he did, Barb. He sure did. He brushed it with garlic butter. Hey, there's Jody Tate saying, hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
We're having Philly cheesesteaks. We're having sweet potato fries in the air fryer, and we are having rice pudding.
Jody, do y'all still not have power?
Yeah, my brother's been without power since, I don't know, I guess a whole day and a half now.
A lot of people have been.
All right, I am going to reset this for the same.
Janice, you don't have a what now? Do you not have a printer? Hey, Deb. We have Patricia. It's a Ninja air fryer. If you watch the replay, he showed it. Still no power over there. I'm thankful they have a generator.
Was Moidle able to do her live today?
Hers is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Today's Friday.
Hopefully they have power back.
She's going to run off the generator. Jody says they're saying maybe Sunday they'll have power back.
All right, let's stir the pudding a little bit. Then we're going to go back to some onions here. Let me cut these onions up a little bit. Fries are going. I'm going to use a half of an onion, half of a pretty good size onion. And I'm just going to...
Yeah, about the angel wing pattern, we cannot post files to a business page. So I had to post it to the Taterbuggin Sweet Tater Bugs page.
Alright, we're going to bring the fire back on. We're going to put some butter in there.
Melissa, yuck, yeah, that would ruin it.
So we're going to, what we're going to do is
Look
we're
at
going to...
Sarge. He was right up there with you cutting the onion.
What's that?
I'm watching because there's a lag, and so
Oh, Sarge.
Sarge was right there while you're cutting the onion.
Yeah, his nose right there.
He's so funny.
Alright, what we're going to do is slice up some onions here. I've quartered the onions using half the onion and then slicing sideways on it. Let me get that butter on around the skillet there a little bit better.
Yeah, if anybody can help Janice with that problem that she's having, that would be great.
And we're going to dump the onions in there.
Oh yeah, that is the nose, Dolly. He's got the nose.
Sarge, you better get back. I'm going to cook your nose.
The block print I did, Becky, I'm going to put in the shop. I designed it yesterday live, but I'll make them available in wood block prints. So.
Get back, y'all. Get back.
I'm going to add that to the shop.
Sarge, you got to move, buddy. All right. I got about 2 tablespoons of butter. And where are you going?
You start flipping and I move back.
She started backing up.
Doesn't it smell good, Linda?
So we're just going to try to brown these onions. So you want to do that at a kind of a medium temperature. You don't want it too high. They'll cook real quick and burn.
Hey, Sandy. Lorianne, I grew up with 2 German Shepherds too. My daddy always loved to have a German Shepherd, and Mr. T has always wanted one, and so this one.
He's a special one too. He's
a good boy.
Special little guy.
Gerald loves him with his whole heart.
But I think he would probably eat somebody's face off if he messed with any of us.
Otherwise, if you don't mess with us, he'll lick your face off.
Yeah. Yep.
Sling the spuds. That's right, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, that pudding's coming along just fine. We're going to let it simmer. It's got about another 20 minutes to simmer.
Oh, I know, Sherry. I feel the same way. Nothing smells better than butter and onions cooking.
All right. I got about 45 seconds on that side of those fries. I'm going to get...
Oh, thank you, Janice.
I'm going to get my steak out now.
This month's paint party.
I have marinated this is a sirloin. It's a sirloin steak that I'm marinated now. And one trick that you'll learn, put the marinade in there, but put it in the freezer. And that firms up the meat so it's easy to slice, because we want to slice it real, real thin.
Tammy from Stone Soup is here. She's
really?
Not,
hey, Tammy. Hadn't heard from her in a long, long time.
Marcia says if you add a little touch of sugar to the onions, they will get brown quicker. Never tried that.
I did not know that, so I'm learning things as we go. All right. So we got a big old steak there that's not quite frozen, but very, very cold. And Sarge says if I drop one piece of it, he'll take care of it.
You've got to be waiting on it. Oh,
all right, I've got to flip my fries over. So I'm going to give a little stir to my pudding. I'm gonna give a little flip to the onions, like that. And when we're gonna flip the fries, y'all bear with me.
Oh, you can't hear us, Patricia? Sue wants to know what sauce do you put on the steak. That says marinade.
Yeah, the marinade is it's in the recipe book.
Yeah, it is in his recipe book that's in our shop. It was in the first 32, so I wouldn't even begin to know how to tell you to sift back through posts again. Facebook won't let us post files to our business page, so that was the best way I could come up with to get them to y'all is in the shop. And so I will do small files of about 10 to 15 as he gets to that number, if that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna have to turn these down just a little bit. I don't want them to go too fast.
There's over 250. They said get ready to dance.
Oh, y'all don't scare me anymore.
It does smell yummy in here, Teresa.
All right, let's see if this works.
Just a little sugar. Not too much.
Just a little bit. You said just a little bit.
Yeah, she said a touch. Wait, I missed. What did Tammy say?
Tammy?
Yeah, where? Oh yeah, Tammy loves her some rice pudding.
Rice pudding is good stuff.
And Marsha loves your chef's coat. Isn't that cute?
I like my chef coat too. It likes you too.
He likes that, and he loves his apron that y'all sent him.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to slice this steak, and we're going to try to slice it as thin as we can while everything else is going on.
No, he didn't. He didn't stir the onions with. Did you stir the onions with your rice spoon?
Did I?
Did you? I don't know.
Maybe I did.
Oh Lordy, Wanda, thank you for. Oh dear.
I won't do that anymore.
Yeah, don't put it back in the rice pudding, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'll get another spoon for that.
If y'all have watched us long enough, you'll know there's always going to be some little something. Yeah, you did. Chris Osborne said you did that.
I didn't stir the pudding with it though, did I?
I don't know, y'all have to tell me. I didn't.
I don't think so.
What pan does he use with nothing sticking?
What pan do I use?
Do you mean this pan?
Oh,
I mean
yeah,
the skillet? Everybody's saying it now. They saw me use the same spoon to, oh dear, stir the onions.
Well, but I didn't stir the pudding with it, did I?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I'm
may have stirred
I'm watching them. I'm not watching you, so.
I may have stirred the...
Yeah, Penny Williams says it is a real live now. That's how.
Has to be, right, Penny?
No, Regina, if we could just make a blooper reel, it would just be so great.
Yeah, it would be. All right, Pete, get back.
Oh, what did Patricia Calvert say? Do I have somebody else fussing at me for talking?
All right, I'm getting rid of the spoon. I'll get a fresh spoon. We're going to keep these onions browning up a little bit. I was trying to do too many things at one time, wasn't I? Where's my other little spoon? Oh, wait, this will work.
No, he did not, Emily. Did he really? Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. Yeah, Barb wants to know about the skillet you are frying the onions in.
It's a...
You got that at home?
stoneware. That's what it
You
is.
found that at Home Goods.
We did get it at Home Goods. Yes, we did.
Well,
I think
Regina,
I need a little-
somebody makes some snide comment to me every single week, and I'm going to tell you it's getting old, and I do want to quit. I'm just going to be honest with you. If y'all could see some of the comments I feel behind the scenes, ugh. But whatever. I'm just trying to get y'all's comments to him because he's busy and he can't see them.
I can't see them, and I need somebody to read those for me. So
And he asked me to do that, so if you don't like me talking, move along.
that's it.
Oh, we love our cast iron frying pan too, Charlene. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Y'all are our people. Y'all are sweet, but we get those that come in and don't know us and don't understand and feel the need to be ugly.
All right, I put a little more butter in there. That'll brown them up real good too. They're just about where I want them. They're just about where I want them.
No, we all get bad comments, Regina. We all do. It's just unfortunate and disheartening.
Our pudding is coming right along. It shows about 12 minutes there. The fries got 1:40. All coming together here. How am I doing on time?
It's 6:13.
Woo! Time flying. All right, I'm going to take these onions out here in just a minute. I'm going to finish slicing up a little bit here. That has got a really fat line right through the middle of it there. I'm going to take out. What did somebody say?
You know, sometimes it just does not bother me, and then other times,
Yeah, that's not right for people to be mean.
especially after a really bad week.
Yep. Is Cindy Kane here?
I haven't seen Cindy.
Betty Sargent here?
Yeah, Betty's here. I saw Betty earlier. I think you're still here, aren't you, Betty?
All right, onions are just about ready. Want them just kind of golden brown.
Okay. Sherry wants to know, are you cutting the sirloin with the grain or against?
I'm cutting it against the grain so that it'll be a little more tender. These large sirloins sometimes can be a little tougher. And that's the reason I kind of turned it around here where I can get against the grain.
And Melissa wants to know, how long did you marinate the steak?
Marinated the steak about an hour and a half. You can marinate it an hour or even overnight if you want to.
And Charlene says, are you starting on the ladder trays yet? Laughing out loud.
Well, the fact is, yes, I did. The inclement weather here kind of put a kink in it, but yes. And what I'm doing now on this steak is I'm just trying to slice it really, really thin so that it'll cook quickly and not be tough. All right, let me wash my hands here. I need to get these onions out of there, and I need to...
No, Eva, this one's not deer meat. That's sirloin.
No, this one's... You could use deer meat, but this one is beef sirloin. All right, these onions are coming out, and I'm just going to set these aside for right now. Put them in a little bowl right here.
Y'all are very sweet. Y'all are very sweet. Your comments, I see your comments. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Well, people don't have to be. You know, this is meant to be fun for everybody. And I just don't think people ought to get on there and... All right, I did it again. So I'm washing the spoon real good.
Listen.
I just realized I did what I did. Spoon's clean. Ooh, this is cooking. This batch is cooking a whole lot better than the first batch.
Oh, good, good. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn this down quite a bit. I timed this at.
Thank you, Lori. You're sweet.
I timed this at 50 minutes. I'm going to get on there and see who said what.
Oh, I'm okay. It's one of those weeks. I'm okay.
I may have to go to their house. I don't know.
Most of the time, y'all, I just laugh it off. I really do. But sometimes, you know, we're human beings too.
Yep.
When you hear it enough, you start to think it's the truth. So.
It's not the truth, ever.
Oh, Martha.
All right, y'all. This is. I'm gonna wipe this skillet out just a little bit and get the butter out of there.
Oh, Becky, you're so sweet. Thank you.
I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of olive oil in the skillet, and then we're gonna start cooking this meat.
Debbie says, I've never had rice pudding with onions.
Neither have I. I'm going to turn that heat down because you can hear it sizzling just a little bit.
I don't know either, y'all. I just, you know, I just feel like if you've got the time to just cruise around on the internet and be ugly to people, then, you know, I don't understand that. I would never dream of doing that to somebody, and I can't for the life of me understand why other people do that. I just don't.
All right, we're going to get this meat cooking here. I got about half of the meat in there. I'm going to get the rest of the fries out while that's coming along. The pudding's coming along. Everybody hanging with me here?
You got 261 people hanging with you. 267. It jumped up.
All right. So the fries are ready to go. I'm going to cover those so that they stay hot.
Y'all are all so sweet. Y'all are our people. And thank you for everything you're saying. I'm sorry. I usually let it roll off my back. And sometimes I can even laugh at it. And then sometimes it really does bother me.
Well, it's very hurtful.
To do it live especially, it's one thing after the fact. But to do it live, that just is, you know.
All right, so I'm going to finish cutting this steak up and I'm going to try to keep the spoon out of the meat for the pudding, right? Oh, that's coming along really well. I'm going to...
Becky said I would have thrown that meat across the room flipping it like that.
All right, that pudding is pudding. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of, we're going to add the vanilla right now. And we're going to put just about a teaspoon of vanilla in there. That doesn't take much. We're going to stir that in there. Oh, that smells good. You smell that? Smell that vanilla in there. Can you smell it?
Right now. Oh, yeah.
That smells.
Oh, that smells real good. I was just
That
smelling
smells really good. That pudding is.
so good.
I'm taking the pudding off of the heat now because I've put the vanilla in there. We're going to let that start to cool a little bit because that is dessert, right? Steak going for our Phillies. I'm going to spread these out. I want to try to cook this just above a medium rare, because you don't want it cooked too much.
Oh, I bet that's so good, Jody. Real Mexican vanilla.
The stick kind, huh?
Or is it a stick, huh? Oh, well, the bean?
Yeah, the bean.
Stick. Vanilla sticks.
Vanilla sticks. Haven't you ever had a vanilla stick? You should try one.
Y'all are very sweet. Thank you. I didn't mean that, yeah. We're about cooking, so y'all
Yeah.
are very, very sweet. And that's over with. I'm done. I hate my feelings.
We don't like a toad either.
Well, I don't even think it was a toad. Anyway. No, I've had people almost once a week comment on his videos. Let the man talk. And I don't ever want people thinking I'm trying to talk over him. I'm trying to tell him what y'all are saying.
She is my lovely assistant, and she's always going to be here, y'all. I don't care who's watching.
I don't know. I've threatened to quit.
She's going to be right
I've
here.
threatened to quit this job. But I do love their sweet comments. That 99.9% are our people. And okay, Jennifer says, how thin did Mr. T cut the steak?
As thin as you can cut it. It's best, the thinner it is, the better. And I'm talking about, get it paper thin if you can, because I don't know if you've ever watched a restaurant cook a Philly cheesesteak. They
probably have a machine, don't they?
Well, or they take 2 spatulas and just chop it all up
Oh, yeah.
into real small pieces.
Oh, darling, thank you. Believe me, they do it about once a day. But most of the time it doesn't bother me. No, thank y'all. Pat wants to know, is he for hire?
No.
I don't share him, except here.
No thanks.
We share him once a week right here.
That's it.
And boy, he loves all of you. I'll tell you, he knows your names, and we talk about y'all like we know you personally, because we do, and we appreciate y'all. Oh, they said 280, get ready to dance.
Oh, man.
There's my Petey. I see my Petey watching you.
Yeah, he's right here under me. He's just waiting.
Thank you, Brenda.
I'm going to turn that heat up just a little bit.
Oh, Anne Marie says they like Mexican vanilla too, but they can't find it right now. Ooh, I bet that's delicious.
All right, this is pretty close to what we want it to be. I've turned the heat up just a little bit because I had actually turned it down. I didn't want it to get too hot.
Sherry, we've been married for 35 years.
Yep.
Coming up on 36. And Becky, I didn't make any snow ice cream. We just got ice. We didn't get any snow.
We didn't get just a dusting of snow. Most of it was just quarter inch of ice.
Nancy, this is actually beef sirloin. It's not venison tonight. Carol, no, I did one yesterday, and I'll do another. I'll be back on live Sunday. And Edna wants to know, what brand knife are you using?
This is a Cuisinart.
Cuisinart, yeah. Eva wants to know, how did you learn to flip meat like that?
That's kind of self-taught.
He's
Watching people. All right, let me get my hands clean here.
I don't want any snow, Shirley. We've had enough with the ice alone. Oh, I'd rather have snow than ice, though.
All right, I am going to drain some of the fat off of this, because we don't need that.
Yeah, Sarge ate, they all ate dinner right before he went live. Heidi, you're so cute. How can you be married 35 years? You're only 25 years old. Heidi, I love you. I couldn't do it, Regina. I don't have the strength in my wrist to hold the pan up and flip it like that. Oh, Becky, Bo is doing really good. He's doing really good on his new diet.
Yes, he's doing really good.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's the ice is pretty, but it's just so.
All right, this meat is ready to come out. We are gonna put this on a plate over here and start the other batch. Did you tell your mom about?
Okay, Cindy, I see what you're saying, and Betty, I see what you're saying. Okay. What?
Did you say anything to your mom about me having supper for them tonight?
I sure did.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Bless your heart. Oh, thank you, Michelle, for those stars. Yeah, I don't know, Rita. If he will make time for a jig if he hits 300, I promise. Oh, Diana, that's so sweet. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Michelle saw those stars, and we appreciate them. Y'all are very generous. We try to use those stars for
our Happy Mail.
For Happy Mail shipping money and whatever Happy Mail we send out too.
All right, we're gonna grill this last little bit. It should grill a little bit quicker. But it's not as much, and I got the heat turned up a little bit more. Can y'all see that? We are grilling steak in a skillet.
Look at all those hearts. They're sending you all kinds of hearts, babe.
Thank you.
That's okay, Cusey. At least you're here. He's still cooking.
Yeah, I'm still cooking.
Oh, you're up to 289.
Try one of those. Let's see if that's a little better.
What's the name of the cooking gloves?
The cooking gloves, those are how long?
They are also in, we put those in our favorites list from Amazon. We ordered them from Amazon.
They're pretty cool. They got silicone on them to makes a.
It's a sirloin, beef sirloin, Marlene.
Cut very, very thin.
Any seasoning on the steak? Wanda just got on. Yes, he marinated the steak.
Yeah.
You can find his marinade recipe. It's in the cookbook in our online shop. He did that quite a while back.
Yeah, but it's just it's a good steak marinade. It's delicious. I think everybody should try it. I mean, if you cook steaks on the grill, do this. If you cook them in the skillet, use it and just marinate them for about an hour. Sometimes the longer the better. Depends on the steak and the cut.
Okay, let's see. Dee, if you Google neurographic art, that's all I did to start my research. You will find so many videos and articles, and they're really interesting. Uh-oh, you're at 294 on my computer. You better get ready, they're saying.
Huh.
Oh, Lori said you hit 300 and she got a screenshot.
I gotta see it.
Okay, you're at 295. Start.
There's 303. 303. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna do the jig, and then we're gonna do jazz hands.
You are a nut. Y'all got him up over 300. I can't believe
That's
it.
incredible. That's wonderful. All right, I'm gonna, while this is finished cooking, I'm gonna kind of clean up a little bit.
I'm watching your big meal.
What?
Amanda's a 308 at my house. Yeah, there he went. Okay, he was up there and then whoop, dipped right back down.
Well, with a jig scared them all away, didn't it?
That jig really got him.
All right, I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit here.
They always want more, Barb. He's a mess, isn't he, y'all? Lori says, do the jazz hands again. I want a shot of that.
Jazz hands.
He does, Lori-Ann. He really does. Yeah, Susie said, I'm happy to make it for that. Oh, yes, Lee. You're in time for dinner. Lee Taylor's here.
Lee Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ooh, that pudding is gonna be good.
That looks delicious.
Gonna be good. All right. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take all this meat. This is about done. I'm gonna put all the meat back together.
You guys share that with me, Lori.
We're gonna dump all the onions right back in there. Cook these all together.
Okay, Kathy has a question. Could you slice thinly while particularly frozen, then marinate?
No. What I did?
No, she said, could you?
Oh, you could. But I marinated the steak in a gallon Ziploc bag, a freezer bag. Marinated it, put it in the freezer for about an hour. And it's good to go then.
Trish said, gotta say, I never thought I'd see Gerald Tate do jazz hands. There's Cindy. She just got home.
Cindy Kane?
They've been looking for you, Cindy.
Yep, Cindy. Hey, Cindy Kane.
Marsha wants you to show them the pudding. They
Okay.
need to see that.
All right, we'll do that. We're gonna plate that here in just a little bit. Let me get this.
Shelly, that's so sweet. She said, I love starting my weekend with y'all. Oh,
How'd you like the fries? What were the fries?
they were good.
Okay.
They were good. I wish they were crispier, you know?
I gotta
Okay.
figure out how to get them crispier.
Beverly wants to know what was the marinade.
What was the marinade?
Do you kind of give her an overview? We have the recipe.
The marinade is it's a quarter cup of olive oil, a quarter cup of Worcestershire sauce, a quarter cup of soy sauce, tablespoon of garlic powder, half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a whole tablespoon of onions powder. I did say garlic powder, didn't I?
I'm sorry.
It's a tablespoon of garlic powder, not garlic salt, garlic powder. A pinch of red pepper flakes, and then about a half a tablespoon of salt, and about a half a tablespoon of pepper.
Okay, we got some coming in. Beverly, no, he's not a chef. If you watch enough of his videos, you'll know we're just having a good time and he loves to cook.
We're just having a good time.
That's very sweet. Lee says, Mr. T has a beautiful smile. Such a great guy. Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, thank you very much. Who said that, Lisa? Thank you.
Lori said...
I'm coming to see you, Lisa.
It's actually Lee Taylor.
Lee.
Lori said, I want to see you two dance in the kitchen together. We'll have to do that sometimes. And QZ, you did not miss our son. He's not feeling very well today, so I'll probably get him to do his, we'll do a pre-record of his green beans. Becky, he went back up to 3, no, she said it went back up to over 300. Did they get another jig? I think he made it to 400 last time.
Yeah. Oh, where are we? 312.
Yeah, Teresa, you missed the jazz hand.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, there he goes, bonus jig.
All right.
Susan, that's sweet.
So let's make a sandwich.
And you know, we did put the fries in the air fryer, and Barb wants to know, what cheese did you use?
We're going to use provolone cheese. We're going to use provolone cheese.
Oh, yeah, he does, Trish, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got a terrible sinus infection, QZ, and when the weather drastically changes like it does, he's had a terrible time with this one. But hopefully he'll do the green beans for y'all soon. They're really delicious. Lori says put a tiny bit of olive oil on the potatoes and I bet they'd crisp up.
I'll try to do that.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that. All right, what I'm going to do is go back to my skillet now.
Yeah, Penny says, get in my belly.
Yeah. With enough to make a sandwich here. As that heats up, we're going to put some provolone cheese on it.
Please do, Barb, yes.
I'm going to tell you all, I like a lot of cheese, so I am going to put 3 slices of provolone on each sandwich.
Okay, Sheila, yeah, she said you don't put bell peppers in your sandwich. Tell them why.
I'll tell you why. Because my little darling does not like bell peppers. Gives her indigestion real bad.
Yeah, I love those.
Same thing with my son,
yeah.
so...
We can't digest them, and so he's doing that for us. But yes, y'all, please put bell peppers in yours. We can do any color bell pepper but green.
So I really could have put some yellow or orange in there.
Yeah. And Sarah said he spray Pam on the fries to make them. I think we've got an olive oil spray that we
Really?
can do, yeah.
Okay.
I know Chris got some avocado spray, which he uses on the green beans.
All right, I'm going to try to do this here without making a tremendous mess.
It's really good, Sue. Provolone is really good. Oh, QZ, you can't either? Yeah, a lot of people can't digest the green peppers very well. Sherry wants to know mushrooms. He loves mushrooms.
You can do mushrooms. You can, you know, again, Lindy's not crazy about the mushrooms.
It's
but
a texture thing, but he and Chris love them.
It's
so.
a texture thing for her. And
yeah, Lynn, I'm very lucky to have him. Poblano peppers instead of bell peppers. I've never had that. Sounds good.
all right, I'm going to get out some of the fine china here. So we're going to have, oh, that skillet's getting too hot. We're going to cool that. So we have our Philly cheesesteak. We have, whoops, some sweet potato fries. Chris, you hungry?
Yeah, here, I'll
Take that to him if you will.
We just saw him and he got a hot shower, but he's not feeling very well.
Yeah.
They were asking if you were going to be here, told him you do the great big thing.
All right, so let's make another one. We're going to take meat. Philly cheesesteak, yes. Yeah. And we're going to get some more cheese on there. And again, we do like the cheese, so I'm using.
Yes, Kathy, sweet peppers would be good. Oh, Beverly, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we eat the red, orange, and yellow all the time, Jamie, and they've got so many vitamins, and they don't bother me or Chris. It's just the green peppers. Oh, thanks for being here, Linda. You have a great night.
Thank you for being here. I hope I haven't bored you to tears.
Or I've annoyed you to tears.
Or annoyed you to tears.
Me.
Either one.
Oh, Penny says, "Hey, Chris, we're all missing you. Feel better."
Thank you.
He sounds awful. Bless him. He was better. He was better yesterday. Today, not so much. He looks kind of like death warmed over today. Oh, Sherry, yes, au jus for dunking. Au jus, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. One more plate, and I'm going to hand that to.
I'm going to have to do like half or a fourth of that sandwich.
Well, how about you and I split that one, huh?
Yeah, here. I can't do that. Yeah, we'll cut his in half too. You can cut his in half too because he'll eat the rest of it later.
All right. One more here.
Yeah, Judy Zephyr said, can you send that plate up to me?
Sure, I'll just ship it out there, Judy. I got your address.
No, he doesn't, Susan. Thank goodness. He's been tested. He doesn't. It's just he's got a really bad sinus infection. And the weather change really messes him up.
Oh, we're about to finish this sandwich off. Y'all hear that? That sounds good.
It does smell good. Yeah, nothing wrong with a French dip. Kathy, he's doing pretty good. Thank you. So there are a lot of y'all who can't do green peppers but can do the red, yellow, and orange. Yeah. You got here just at the right time, Marilyn. Getting everything together.
Alrighty.
I made a lot of food.
Well, this is for Mom and Pop.
Yeah. And they'll eat off of that for days.
Maybe they will. All right, I'm going to set this aside for them.
Brenda says, feel better, Chris.
We're going to plate up some.
He has two,
Pudding.
Susan. It just won't go away. I mean, it's terrible.
All right, y'all bear with me here. I'm going to clear up a little bit.
You too, Melissa. Janice said, these look so good. If I don't get one of these soon, I might bite somebody's head off.
All right. Look what I have right here. Are these pretty or what? Little small ramekins.
Found those at Target this week, y'all.
All right, so our pudding looks like this, and it's kind of thick. So now,
everybody's telling you to feel better.
Thank you.
I hope y'all can hear him. He's thanking y'all.
I'm gonna tell you a little trick.
Does it have to do with heavy whipping cream?
Y'all know what that is. All right.
Sherry says, show us that sweet onion rice pudding.
All right, the pudding got a little thick as it cools, so I'm gonna put just a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, and that'll soften it up. Kind of put a little more liquid back in it, just a little bit more. So y'all just bear with me here.
Robin said, shake it really good. And Sarah said, at least it shakes.
Y'all were here, weren't you?
Susan said, oh no, heavy cream. And then Penny said, I'm going to laugh down my leg. Everybody's laughing about your heavy cream.
Everybody got a kick out of my heavy cream, didn't they?
Oh, I wish you did too, Lori. Perfect timing with the Olympics coming on.
All right.
It's rice pudding, Beverly. Yeah, Rebecca said, hope you feel better, Chris. He's thanking everybody. Emily says the onion is a secret ingredient in the rice pudding.
No onion. So what we have right there is rice pudding, a little bit of cinnamon on there for garnish. Ready?
I'm so ready.
So ready for some rice pudding. Try that.
Okay, Margaret said, can you put the rice pudding in the oven to brown? I don't think I've ever had brown rice.
I don't guess I've ever been asked that. No. This.
Oh, Trish, it's so good.
Trish, come get some.
Can you taste this little onion in there?
I don't taste it. I'll tell y'all. Let me try it again. Hughes
Wait.
wants us to ask, do you ever put raisins in it?
All the time. You can put raisins in it anytime. I just didn't because of the in-laws. And
I don't taste any onion, thank goodness.
I didn't stir the onions.
They saw you do it.
I swear I didn't think I did. Chris, tell him I didn't.
He wasn't even down here. Oh my goodness, they're so good.
Rice pudding is delicious.
Oh,
I
Kim,
love it.
that sounds good. She said we brown up butter and pour over the top.
I'm gonna tell you, I made you some bread pudding a couple of weeks ago, and I love that. But I like rice pudding better.
Connie, this bite's for you.
Where's Trish?
Look at Bowen. Trish wants to know, when will you be at her house with her rice pudding?
Takes me about 45 minutes to get there. 15 minutes. There we are. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, we're about done here. I just wanted to show you rice pudding with a little cinnamon on top. It's delicious. You got to try it. All of these recipes we're going to post tomorrow morning sometime. Tomorrow during the day, we'll get them on our site. And get me in the screen there.
Ooh, I made my dessert first. This is
Hey, easy on the rice pudding. All right, I'm glad to have everybody here. Join us again next week. We'll figure out what we're going to do then. Lindy will be back live Sunday at 4 o'clock. Make sure and check in then. And all of this is to let you know that we are Taterbuggin, that we do have a shop, and we just like having fun. We're glad to have everybody. And we'll see you next week. Thank you. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.